Hello Virgo, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your mini bonus reading. I don't really have any particular questions in mind. I'm just going to allow the cards to communicate whatever the collective needs to know at this time. So let's dive right into this general reading as always. I'm going to be using these two decks by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot, the Coffee Shop Gossip deck, the Love Me Not, Love Messages deck. All right, so let's begin and see where this goes for you this time, Virgo. Whatever it is that you need to know at this time. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. What is your first focus card here? I'm guided to this one. Stay positive. Okay, so that's fantastic because that can really apply to not just your love life, of course, or a particular person that you have in mind for this reading, but that can include anything that's going on in your life right now, whether that's career related, whether that has something to do with your other relationships, family, friends, your health. Stay positive. This is a really great card to begin. And then I love how it's got the star right there. And of course, the star in tarot represents wish fulfillment and hope. Okay, so let's see what else you need to know at this time. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo for this mini bonus reading. All right, let's grab a card here. I'm guided to this one. No matter where you are, your place is in my heart. There you go. No matter where you are on this entire planet, no matter whether you guys are really far away from each other geographically, or if there's just this distance and separation between you and this person. First of all, right next to this card, you're being directed already to stay positive about the situation and whatever's going on. But you're really being guided to know and understand at this time, Virgo, that even though there is distance and you're not with this person, you're still with them. You're in their heart. And you're watching this more than likely and thinking about this person because they are in your heart as well. All right, so let's add to this with some additional guidance. I'm going to go ahead and use my Silhouettes deck here. All right, so let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. When it comes to this connection, what else do you need to know? You're in their heart. That we do know so far. But there is distance here as well. There's something about the nighttime. There's nothing to be afraid of as long as you're with me. This also could have something to do with, when you are getting ready to go to sleep and maybe you can't actually drift off. Your person could be wanting you to really know that they're still with you in your heart. They're still with you in spirit, even though they can't be with you in the physical sense. They don't want you to be afraid to go to sleep and to just rest your mind and to think positive and to stay positive, that if this is truly meant to bring you guys back together, then perhaps that star will help guide you guys back. Yeah, you guys had a tower moment of some sort here. The tower will fall when you ignore the red flags every time without fail. So whatever that represents, Virgo, and why this tower had to happen to bring you guys into separation, there is a lesson that is needed to be learned there. And then we have landslide also. From that first moment I saw you, I knew my search was over. It was all downhill for anyone else who tried to capture my heart, because you already caught it. What this is basically letting us know, and it could certainly have been love at first sight. The moment you guys connected, there could have been that instant attraction, but clearly something happened here that brought you guys at a distance, at a separation. That could have been a very painful breakup for some of you. Okay, so let's add to this and clarify this with the tarot cards. I'm going to go ahead and pull from my Tabby Tarot teacher deck here. This is a deck that I introduced last week. This is my Tabby Jingles. We actually sadly lost her in February of this year to cancer. And so this deck is dedicated to her memory, and a portion of the proceeds from the sale of this deck is actually going to be donated to various animal charities in her honor. So if you'd like to help us out, by supporting this deck, that would certainly be much appreciated. And along with all the decks you see here, of course, I'll include the links down below. All right, Virgo, so let's add to this. What brought that tower down? Angels and spirit guides, please. Well, we do have Temperance. Okay, some of you guys could have been dealing with a Sagittarian here. Temperance is all about patience and balance. Okay, so maybe things are out of balance between the two of you, and it's going to take some time in order to restore that balance in the partnership, to restore the harmony that you once had in the connection. But I also love how the Temperance card represents a potential for you guys to come back together, a reconciliation. And then you've got the 10 of Pentacles followed by the Ace of Swords. Okay, so some of you guys, first of all, Earth representing your own Earth energy here, Virgo, but you could also be thinking of another Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. And we've got Sagittarius already. Air coming through with Libra, Aquarius, Gemini for some of you guys. I love the 10 of Pentacles coming through here because, as I've mentioned, there's already the possibility that you guys can get back together and find your way back to one another. This represents a perfect match between you and this person, Virgo. Something had to happen here in order to get rid of perhaps what was not working in the connection, or at least an element of it that could have been unhealthy or toxic, and therefore the tower came down to get rid of whatever that represented. But this represents happiness right here. This represents security, certainly financial security for you as well. Maybe finances are going really well for you at this point in time. But this is also a love connection that really can stand on a very strong foundation and a very strong bond between you and this individual. And then you've got the Ace of Swords here. A new beginning, perhaps after having gone through something difficult, such as that apocalypse, that tower moment, because this is a breakthrough right here, giving you and your person much needed clarity to be honest with one another, to make better decisions so that you guys can avoid future tower moments. There's also this need to cut things and people out of this equation that contributed to that apocalypse. Okay, so you're being given a new opportunity to get things right this time. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap it up for your mini bonus here with some dialogue messages. I'm going to pull from my Heavenly Hearts Oracle, focusing strictly on the person that you are thinking about for this reading. Let's go ahead and see what it is that they would want to say to you if they could. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Virgo and the person that you are thinking about. What do they need to get off their chest and just say and express to you? All right, so we've got, I can't imagine my life without you here loving me. I love the way you look at me before you kiss me. So there's something about the way you look into their eyes, just the way you're overall interacting with them, certainly intimately through those very magnetic, passionate kisses. And they really cannot imagine their world without you. And then look at this next card. My world would fall apart without you in it. Okay? Can't imagine their life without you. Without you there loving them, their world would absolutely fall apart. They've already experienced their world falling apart right here through that apocalypse, and so have you. So there's healing that needs to happen here, Virgo, and I have a feeling once that has happened and balance, harmony restored, possible reconciliation, happier times ahead, a new beginning, new opportunity. Looks pretty damn good, you know? So that's where I'm going to leave this one. And if you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time.